Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a what sold video for the week of July 20th through July 26th. I'm Amy and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop, and a full-time ultrasound tech on my lunch break. So let's get into it. 23 sales this week, and I grossed $1,012 with a net income of $506. And it's kind of funny because I was looking at like how many sales I had. I was like, wow, I really didn't do very well this week until I like ran my numbers, and then lo and behold, I made more this week than I did last week with more sales. So it's always good to kind of check that out so you can really see how you're actually doing. So let's start. I will pop up a picture of my sale, and July 20th, I had 4 sales, beginning with this Coach Black Signature Sateen Mini Small Shoulder Bag sold for $40.50 on eBay, and I will make $2.74, and it took 3 days to sell. I bought 4 Coach purses off of Facebook Marketplace for $100, and I kind of debated doing it, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's like how much I spend on ThredUp rescue boxes for 4 Coach purses, so I might as well do it. And all Coach purses have sold, and I did gross a profit over all of those, so that's good. And then we had this Beach House New with Tags Swim Blythe Cover-Up Dress Medium Blue Palm Floral UPF 50 Resort Wear sold for $26.92, and I will make $11.46, and this took 2 months to sell. And when I do say what I will make, that is minus cost of goods and all fees and shipping paid to the platform it sold on. Then we had this J. Peterman Alice's 1920s dress Blouson Pale Aqua size 8 Mother of the Bride wedding sold for $30.45 on eBay, and I will make $12.17, and it took 2 months to sell. And what's so funny about this is on Seinfeld, J. Peterman is where Elaine worked, and it's an actual brand that kind of makes these retro style clothes, and came across this, and it was just so nice that I had to buy it. So I'm glad someone is getting some use out of it. And then we had this Michael Kors Marina Taupe Pink White Stripe Canvas Bag Rope Handles Beach Resort sold for $25 on Poshmark, and I will make $8.93, and it took 3 weeks to sell. I got this bag from a ThredUp rescue box, a name brand box, and all 5 items have sold from that box, and so my net profit from that box is $112.86. So that was definitely worth it. This little hair is driving me crazy. All right, July 21st, I had 2 sales. One of my favorites. This was a Coach Purple Lunch Pail Crossbody Leather Bag Purse Limited Edition that sold for $152 on Poshmark, and I will make $96.41. And it took 25 days to sell, and I hope she loves it. This color is so amazing. And this also was from a ThredUp rescue box, and 4 of the 5 items have sold from that Coach box. My net so far is $72 on that whole box. All right, then we had these Clarks Women's Cloud Stoppers Breeze Sea Aqua Green Flip Flops 10 Beachy Summer sold for $16.50 on eBay, and I will make $3.09, and they took about a month to sell. These came from an American Thrift Supply box, and I have sold 7 of 8 of those shoes, and my net income so far from that is $137. July 22nd, I had 3 sales, beginning with this purse again that I loved, this Dooney & Burke Pebble Leather Bristol Satchel Mustard Yellow Tassels sold for $73 on Poshmark, and I will make $39.12, and it took 4 days to sell. Then we had the Steve Madden Vanilla Be Fair Satchel Shoulder Crossbody Bag Quilted Faux Leather sold for $28.95 on eBay, and I will make $3.27, and it took 15 days to sell. Then Hannah Anderson Girls Pink Floral Dress Long Sleeve Size 5 Red Blue Whimsy sold for $21.38 on eBay, and I will make $12.26, and it took 21 days to sell. I don't sell a lot of kids clothes, but I got this at the bins, and I know Hannah Anderson is an expensive children's brand, so I decided to just go for it. July 23rd, I had 3 sales. This Jellycat London Amusable Hamburger Cheeseburger Stuffed Animal Plush Food sold on Poshmark for $30, and I will make $14, and it took 1 day to sell. I bought a lot of Jellycats on Facebook Marketplace for $100, and my nieces collect them, so 3 of them are going down to them in Texas, and I'm going to sell the remaining 6. Then we have this Mill Resort and Travel size large geometric floral dress caftan brown yellow boho midi sold for $58.70 on eBay, and I will make $41.44, and this took 6 months to sell. Then this Coach Madison Sophia Op Art satchel leather trim purse sold for $51 on Depop, and I will make $23.43, and this took 6 days to sell, and this was out of the Facebook Marketplace 4-bag bundle I bought. And then on July 24th, I had 4 sales, beginning with this Pistola Jeans 29 linen high-rise cropped boot raw hem medium wash sold for $20 on Depop, and I will make $18.40, and these took 3 days to sell. These were my jeans that I ended up just not really liking, so sold them. Then this Coach Gramercy blue patent leather zip around long wallet quilted logo signature sold for $33 on Poshmark, and I will make $12.17, and this took about 2 weeks to sell. Then we have this Lane Bryant navy floral chiffon overpiece open kimono one size sheer swim cover up sold for $16.64 on eBay, and I will make $7.99, and it took 24 days to sell. Last one for that day, we had this Bowden sweatshirt dress gray marl dog print long sleeve cozy dress sold for $43.38 on eBay, and I will make $24.73. This took 3 months to sell. I saw this dress and I was like, I have to have it. It has dogs on it. I love everything dogs. It didn't fit me, so had to sell it. All right, on July 25th, I also had 4 sales, and beginning with this Jellycat Amusable Taco Plush Stuffed Toy Food sold for $21.25 on Depop, and I will make $9.80, and it took 3 days to sell. The amount of offers I had on this taco Jellycat, like I've never even seen a Jellycat like in real life until I bought these off of Facebook, and I don't quite understand the appeal. I mean, they're cute, but they're just a stuffed animal. I had so many offers on Depop, and one finally actually purchased it. And then we have this vintage Coach Ergo terracotta leather pleated hobo shoulder bag brown orange sold on eBay for my full asking price of $87.50, and I will make $14.85. This took 2 months to sell. I originally bought this for myself off of Facebook Marketplace for $50, and I just really ended up not liking the color. By the pictures it looked a little bit more brown, and it definitely is very terracotta, and I knew I wasn't going to reach for it, so I decided to sell it, and I made a little bit of profit, so that's good. Then we have this FootJoy Men's XL Golf Performance half zip pullover navy blue mid layer sold for $25.49 on eBay, and I will make $10.87, and it took 12 days to sell. And then another Jellycat, this pizza slice stuffed plush sold for $25.73 on eBay, and I will make $5.91, and it took 3 days to sell. All right, July 26th, the final day, I had 3 sales. Beginning with this Nike Air Jordan 1 Retro High 85 OG neutral gray size 13 sold for $100 on eBay, and I will make $81.17, and it took about a month to sell. You guys, I bought these way back in February at an estate sale for $4 in Texas, and it took me 4 months to list them. They are going to an authenticator in Vegas, so they shipped by FedEx to the authenticator, who will then ship them to the buyer. They came in their box. I knew they were authentic, But, you know, sometimes with these estate sales, they're coming from homes that just have so much stuff in them, and they are old people who that musty moth smell just lingers forever and ever and ever. And these shoes, like, I had to get that smell out of them, and it just was kind of a daunting task. And eventually I did. They had some spots on them, but they'd only been worn a few times, you could tell. I had tossed the box because the box smelled, you're not getting that smell out of cardboard. But I'm glad they sold, and I hope they like them. All right, and then next sale was this Emerson Fry Carolyn Marigold Ivory Stripe Organic Sweater, Cotton Sweater, oversized, extra small, sold for $62.25 on eBay, and I will make $41.09, and this took 2 days to sell. And I found this at Salvation Army last week. I just happened to pop in on a Wednesday. I've only been to the Salvation Army here like twice, and everything was 50% off. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna be very selective. And I just came across this, and I'm like, this feels nice. Let me look at the tag. I'm like, oh, organic cotton. Let me look it up. It's like a $238 sweater. So I was like, okay. It had a blue one next to it. I didn't grab the blue one because it looked like it might be a little faded, but now I'm wondering if it was kind of supposed to be like that, and I should have gone back to get it, and I was going to, and then I forgot. So I hope someone else picked it up, because it's a nice organic cotton sweater that was $238 that I bought for $3.50. All right, last sale of the week was this Christopher & Banks black floral polka dot dress, medium chiffon, sleeveless office, sold for $22.60 on eBay, and I will make $11.52, and it took 22 days to sell. This dress was really cute. It was new also. I did consider keeping it, but I don't ever wear any of my clothes, y'all. Like, I wear scrubs to work, and then I put my loungy pajama clothes on. I have workout clothes, but I hardly ever wear like real clothes, and I'm trying to be better about that, because I have created a collection of beautiful thrifted clothes that I love. So I need to start wearing regular clothes. So maybe I'll make more of an effort to do that. I'll check back in with you to see if that worked. So I hope you guys are doing great with your sales. If you had a summer slowdown, please let me know. This was my first summer selling anything, and honestly, I met my goals every week, so I don't really feel like I had a significant slowdown. So I found that fantastic. I obviously was finding things that people wanted and needed during the summertime, but I am now transitioning my closet. I have too much listed. I think I have like around 320, and that's too much. I like to keep it more around 250. So I am running a sale on my summer items and things that I have had since I lived in Texas. So trying to get that stuff transitioned out. Stuff that does not sell by the end of this week is probably gonna either go to ThredUp or to one of the local buy-sell trade stores, because I have a limited storage. You know, I have like one walk-in closet here in Kentucky to store my items in the spare room. So got to keep that stuff moving, and plus whatever doesn't sell, I either have to get rid of or bring back with me to Texas to fit in my car on the way there. So we keep the stuff small. So I take pretty much every offer I get. So feel free to look through my items, make a bundle, send me an offer, and it'll be yours. So that's it for today. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Bye, friends. Oh, of course, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting like or subscribe on your way out. Okay, bye.